It's been a couple of days since the finale episode of A Tale of 1000 Stars has aired. Even though the series has already ended, I can't stop myself from thinking about the whole episode and the journey of the main characters throughout the show. Aside from that, there are also differences between the ending of the novel and in the series that I would like to discuss with you in this video. Also, I'll be including my own thoughts and review of the finale episode in the later part of this video. Anyway, if you live in a different country and some BL series are not available to yours, you can use ExpressVPN to watch those restricted series. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount and 3 months free if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. I don't know the exact reason why the character of Taichun wasn't included in the series. For those who haven't read the novel of A Tale of 1000 Stars, Tian actually has a friend named Taichun. Tian is actually a lot closer to him compared to Tool, in which he only sees as his friends in car racing. In the novel, Taichun was the one who fetched Tian and the village when he was about to return to Bangkok. Taichun couldn't believe that Tian would live in a countryside such as the Papandao village because Tian did not want to associate himself in donating or doing something good for the others. It was also Taichun who took a picture of Tian while hugging the children before leaving the village. Nonetheless, the absence of Taichun's character in the series might be because of some changes to Tool's character or for the progression of the show. The character development of Tian is one of the highlights of the finale episode. Right after Tian went home from the village, Tian was seen doing the things he had never done when he was still living in their home in Bangkok. But in the novel, although Tian had learned everything in the village, his character still has flaws in which the series did not bother to show in the finale. One of the scenes in the novel was when Tian went with Tool and his friends in a club to drink some alcohol with them. At first, Tian did not want to go with them again, but Tool insisted. In the club, there was some kind of chaos all because of him. Tian and his friends got an argument, but since he did not want to initiate the fight, he used other people to do it for him. After that incident, he realized that he never learned from his mistakes before when he encountered the men of Sakda. Although it wasn't him personally, it was still his idea in the first place. Another thing, Tian and his sister still have a bad blood between each other, though it was more of his sister's fault. I guess the series wanted the character of Tian to become a more mature person rather than showing the flaws of him just like in the novel. Personally, I would also pick the series version as I want the ending to be more lovable and memorable. The letters in the finale episode also has a great impact on one character in the novel, although it wasn't shown in the series finale. In the novel, the kids of Papandao village wrote to Tian about how they missed him, but those letters couldn't get into his hands. There was someone who was responsible of doing that, and that was Tian's mother. All of the letters that came from the village were being kept by his mother from him in order for Tian not to go back to the village. When I first read that, I did not know what to feel for his mother. I get it that she just did not want his son to live again in the village just like what he did a couple of years back, but it will all come down to Tian because it's his life after all. One of the letters also has a drawing of Mija where there's a family, but instead of Tofen, it was replaced by Tian. I actually don't like this part of the novel. Tian's mother kept the letters, but I can see the different approach of the book and the series with this scene. One of the biggest changes in the series was Tian studying education. In the book, when Tian returned to Bangkok, he just went on with his life. Tian continued studying engineering for 2 years until he graduated and was about to study his master's degree abroad. But in the series, Tian changed his career from engineering to education, in which I can see his reasons why. For the love of Tian for the children in the village, He wants to study education so he can be a better fit for the role as a teacher. In the book, Tian continued studying engineering for 2 years but he never went out of the country, but in the series, we saw that Tian studied education and went to States to get his degree. I actually like both versions, but the series made it even more impactful because Tian had to go thousands of miles away from his beloved Pupa. That scene made his character a little bit mature than before, and I guess it's for the betterment of the story. Another change they made in the series, Pupa actually never went to the airport when Tian was about to board. Pupa only called Tian and Tian immediately went to him after the call. I would love to describe the finale in the whole series. That would be masterpiece and magnificent. This is, I guess, the best BL that GMM TV has ever produced since the Sotus era, and I love the changes they have done in the show. For the finale episode, it was all perfect on its own. The finale wrapped up everything in the show and it never left anything unresolved. The characters are on point. They gave the right emotion and feeling since the beginning until it ends. Tian leaving the village was one of the saddest scenes I have ever seen in a BL. It might not be true for other people, but I really hate leaving or to be left by the people I care the most. The love story of Pupa and Tian is also one of the most beautiful I have ever felt in my entire life. Although their story did not start as smooth like the others, it's actually an inspiring series to watch because I'm a single gay forever like you too. The soundtracks always make me emotional and it adds a build-up of feelings until the ending. The kissing scene is also one of the best I have seen because of so many reasons. First, it's the first kiss of Pupa and Tian, so it's really a remarkable scene and moment for the both of them. Next, the cinematography in that scene is a beautiful one. Last, it's kind of unique kissing scene for me because these days, we tend to see underwater kissing scenes, so it's a little bit different this time, but all of them are good. Overall, this series is a masterpiece of its own and I really love it with all my heart. I'd be glad if you also share your own comments about the finale episode in the comments section below. A Tale of 1000 Stars may have ended now, but the story of Pupa and Tian will always be in our hearts forever. What are the best moments of this series you can't forget? Thank you for watching. That's it and see you on the next one.